Hello, my wonderful friend. Today's video is titled, Girls Melt When Guys Do This. This is how to make a girl fall for you fast. When it comes to dating and relationships, men and women frequently misunderstand each other, right? It can feel ridiculously overwhelmingly confusing to know how to make her fall for you and what it is that's really going to touch her. Well, I've got some insanely simple tips to share with you today that I think are really going to surprise you, but they are crazy powerful. So if you want to know how to just turn her heart into mush, make sure you keep watching and make sure you stay to the end because each of these secrets is really powerful. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and creator of Attracting Lasting Love Academy. I'm your go-to source to learn how to find the adorable love of your life and make her fall madly in love with the real you and without all the drama and mind games. So make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. And if you'd like to learn more about working with me in my academy, just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. As we get started with what it is that makes a girl just melt and how to make her fall for you, I'm going to mention 2 other videos that you're also going to want to make sure you watch. If you have not yet seen this video, make sure you give it a watch, and this video. They will both help you so much, so I will put links in the description below. Okay, are you ready to get started with these crazy simple ways to just melt her heart? Let's get started with number 1. The first way you can just melt her heart and make her fall for you is by doing something cute and endearing, like using pet names with her. There's just something really cute about having that special pet name that's only between you and her. Makes her feel connected to you, helps her feel like she matters to you, and it's like really, really endearing. A little bit of a disclaimer with this. As with many things like this, some people are more okay with them than others. So pay attention to if that's something she's okay with or if it makes her feel a little uncomfortable. Like, for instance, if she creates pet names for other people, then it probably doesn't bother her. Or you could always just ask her. And obviously, hopefully this is obvious, make sure whatever the pet name is a kind thing, an endearing thing, rather than a belittling name. And it's a bonus point if it's something that matters between just the two of you, something that has a special meaning. That right there is unbelievably adorable. That's the kind of thing she has to go tell all her friends about, and she lays in bed at night thinking, oh, that's so cute that he calls me that. This leads us to the second way you can just melt her heart and make her fall for you. This is to actually say her name. Like her actual name. I mean, the pet name's cute too, but like her actual name. For some reason, as humans, we get like really good feelings when someone uses our name. Our name is kind of our identifier, right? And it means that we matter, that someone cares about us. So when you're talking to her, just casually slip her name into the conversation here and there, and it is unbelievably cute. That's a good recipe for butterflies right there. Another disclaimer, obviously don't overuse it. If you use her name constantly, kind of starts to sound like a broken record. So don't overthink it. Instead, just slip it into the conversation or slip it into some texts here and there, and it's really cute. The third way that you can melt her heart and make her fall for you is to go out of your way to do nice things for her. Now, it doesn't have to be big. As a matter of fact, it usually should not be a big thing. Sometimes when we hear that, it's like, oh my goodness, have to do some super expensive, extravagant thing. However, that actually usually puts too much pressure on the other person and makes them feel really uncomfortable. So take that pressure off yourself. You don't have to worry about that. Something very small and simple usually means the most to someone. So for instance, if you go out of your way to buy her favorite candy bar and give it to her, or to take her to a concert that you know is really important to her, or whatever it is, it can be something very, very simple, but the fact that you paid attention to the fact that that's her favorite candy bar, or you wanted to make sure you played her favorite song on the radio or whatever it is, that right there is really, really cute. And it makes her know, or it lets her know that she matters to you, and obviously makes you matter to her more and more. So along these same lines, have you ever wished that you could understand women easier? It can be really overwhelming, right? Trying to figure out what she's thinking, what matters to her, how she's going to react to something. Sometimes it feels like no matter how hard you try, you still can't anticipate. Have you ever felt that way? Because it's one thing to get her attention, to create that attraction, and to melt her heart. It's another thing entirely to understand how to keep that spark alive so that she loves the real you forever. The truth is, the happiest couples are when the man understands how women think and the woman understands how men think, and they really get in sync with what's important to each other. So how do you know the mysteries of what women want and how they think? If you're wondering that and you want to become an expert at it so that you can be a total heartthrob to women almost without even thinking about it, this is exactly what I teach you how to do in my academy. This is one of the benefits of a female coach, understanding what women want and how they think. Now, to learn 3 of the most important things to women, I can't stress that enough. 3 of the most important things to women. Watch my free masterclass where I will reveal this to you. Just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. If you want to be successful in love, set yourself up for a love full of life and laughter and memories and kisses and cuddling, you need to know these secrets. So just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. I will put a link in the description below and a link in the pinned comment. Women are not mysterious when you understand these insider secrets, and I'm here to spill the beans, so watch it today. So open it in a new tab and let's keep going with our ways to melt her heart and make her fall for you. The 4th way is to create emotional attraction and really build on that. This, I will be perfectly honest with you, this is the one that everybody thinks doesn't really matter. Like, why even worry about that? That doesn't even matter. So then they don't work on it. They don't try to create that emotional attraction. And then it tanks and it fails and the relationship crumbles. And then they have no idea why. So if you're thinking, oh no, emotional attraction isn't important, that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, okay? The fact is, science shows us over and over and over again that this is one of the most important things, especially to women. That emotional attraction is critical. So you might be wondering, what is emotional attraction then? So we have physical attraction, which is, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? And it's very important and beautiful and should definitely be there. Emotional attraction, though, is a deeper attraction. Emotional attraction is who you are as a person. At the end of the day, yes, we want to be attracted to someone physically, but if somebody who is looking for a lifelong relationship, they want someone who they fall in love with, the person too, not just what they look like. And so understanding how to really create that emotional attraction, that right there is how you make her go from, yeah, he's cute, but I don't know, to, I want to spend my life with this man. I am so in love with him. Now, emotional attraction is something I will talk to you more about in that free masterclass. So make sure you watch it today, because this one, like I said, everybody overlooks it, and that's why they fail at love. So don't do that. Don't be that person. It's time for you to master this, and I'm here to help you do it. Okay, the 5th way you can just melt her heart is to open the door for her. I know we kind of live in a society where the loud ones, not all of them, but the loud ones like to say, oh yeah, chivalry is dead and it's outdated, and I get offended when a guy is chivalrous. Those are just the loud women, okay? That's not the women who don't need attention. Just speaking the truth right now. Women who want that loving, lifelong relationship, it just melts her heart into mush when you are a gentleman, when you open the door. I can't tell you how many times it has made my whole day just because a guy held the door open for me. He didn't even have to be showing romantic interest. Although if you want to melt her heart, you probably should be. But my point is that simple act really just melts a woman's heart. So even if it sounds small to you, it's not small to her. The next way you can just melt her heart and make her fall for you is to compliment her. Now, this is something that may sound a little obvious. However, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. It's easy to overlook it. And I want to challenge you to think outside the box and compliment her in ways that maybe aren't quite so cliche. For instance, it's very common to, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. And she definitely wants to know you think she's beautiful. Like, definitely. Like, that's a big deal and it's adorable. However, she wants to know that she matters past just what she looks like. This is something else I help you with in my academy, because this little thing is like, it's like a superpower or a turbocharge. I don't even know it's like dynamite. It really, really affects how she feels about you and creates that attraction. So it's important to, yes, tell her she's beautiful, but also compliment her on other things as well. A quick question for you before we get to our next tip. This is, I think, the second video I've done on how to melt a girl's heart. I'm not really sure. But is it something you enjoy? Is this something I should share with you more? The truth is, there are all kinds of simple things you can do. It does not have to be overwhelming. So, should I make more videos on this? If I should, comment melting to let me know. And I want to give a huge shout out to those of you who are so generous and so kind with the super thanks. I am truly humbled to know that you are enjoying my videos so much and that they are helping you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And thank you for helping me to be able to continue to make these videos. And whether you have ever used the super thanks or not, if you are enjoying this video and would like to use it, it would mean so much to me. So thank you. This leads us to the next way you can melt her heart and make her fall for you. And this one might sound a little surprising. It is to take the time to learn how to understand her, to learn how women think and what's important to women. Because the truth is, we make assumptions in dating and relationships. Sometimes we forget that as men and women, we're on the same side. We have the same goal. She wants you to love the real, authentic her so desperately bad. She lays awake at night worrying she won't be good enough for you. So the same doubts and fears that you have, she has as well. And sometimes we have that lack of communication, and that's what makes dating and relationships frustrating and hard and discouraging and exhausting. So, just like you deserve a woman who has gone out of her way to figure out what your needs are and how you think, she needs a man who's willing to do the same. You want a woman like that, right? You want a woman who understands how to fulfill your needs, right? I guarantee you a woman like that will not settle for a man who has not gone out of his way to understand that for her as well. That's what balances a relationship and makes it beautiful. That small little bit of sacrifice, which really isn't a sacrifice because it's only fulfilling to you and her, that's what makes a relationship go from average blah to magical. Again, this is where having a female coach is so transformative and so empowering. The truth is, I have helped hundreds of men with this, and I would love to share these insider secrets with you too. The best part is, it's all from a Christian approach and backed by science. So whether you're Christian or not, yes, it absolutely works. Attracting Lasting Love Academy is for any man who's sick of being single and having no idea why you're tossing around in an empty bed, to pulling the sweet love of your life close every single night, looking into her beautiful eyes and knowing she loves the real you forever. Is that what you want? These secrets then are your key. To learn more about the strategies I will share with you and how you can get started today, go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. All right, let's recap my 7 tips to melt her heart and make her fall for you fast. It's crazy how simple these are, right? Let's review. Number 1 is use pet names. An adorable, complimentary, a little bit flirty even pet name is beyond adorable. Number 2 is to actually say her name. As humans, we get a rush when people say our name. It makes us feel important and wanted. So make sure you use her name. Number 3, go out of your way to do nice things for her. And remember, usually simple is best. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be ridiculously expensive. But the fact that you thought of her and remembered what's important to her is really going to matter. Number 4, really focus on creating that emotional attraction. This matters so much more to women than you would even believe. So make sure you understand how to create and maintain that emotional attraction. Number 5, open the door for her. Something as simple as just being chivalrous and opening the door just gives her those butterflies. It helps her see you as masculine and strong and protective, and it is unbelievably attractive. Number 6, compliment her. And remember to think outside of the box a little bit. Yes, it's cute to tell her she's beautiful, and that should happen, but think outside the box a little bit as well. And number 7, make sure you take the time to learn how to understand her and her needs and how she thinks. Just like you want a woman who understands how to fulfill your needs, it's very important that you understand how to fulfill hers as well. And again, I'm here to help you with that. Go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. Yes, I know I keep saying it over and over again, and I'm going to get rude comments about that. I'm well aware. However, if you had seen it transform men's life the way I have, you would be singing its praises as well. Thank you so much for joining me, my amazing friend. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to give me a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell if you haven't yet. I want to hear from you in the comments. Should I make more videos like this one? If I should, comment melting. And if you have any questions or comments, of course, leave those there as well. If you have a friend who's looking for the cute love of his life, this video would help him a ton, right? And honestly, it helps me every time you share as well. So make sure you share it. And if you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below. I share exclusive content in my Instagram stories, so make sure you especially follow me there. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, moving on. All right. It's time to make a video. Here I go. Making a video. All right. Looks like I'm good. Okay. Let's do this. There's a delay in the playback on my screen, and it just makes it ridiculously entertaining. Hello, my wonderful friend. Today's video is called pretty sure that's not what it's called. What's it called? All right. You ready to learn how to like melt her heart into mush? Let's get started with the first really simple thing that just makes a girl go, "Aw." That sounded really weird because I got a frog in my throat right as I said it. It'll be cuter than that when she does it, okay? Just so you know. Oh, man. Now I gotta remember where I was. Okay. Yeah. Mic drop. That felt like a mic drop moment. You gotta celebrate those when they come. I am ridiculously tired. So here's the deal, peeps. A little bit of real talk. So I didn't post a video on Thursday. I'm obviously posting this one on Saturday because we've had some health struggles in my family and I'm exhausted. And so if you would like to send prayers our way, we would greatly appreciate it. So please and thank you. Oh, I'm still doing a video. Okay, secret end of the video club. We need a special word for today. And I think it's going to be jelly bean. I'm actually not sure if that's one word or two. Don't tell anyone. I'm too tired to think that one through. But that's the special word or words for the day. I think it's one word. Anyway, so if you watched until the end of the video, comment to let me know. I love looking for your comments. So thank you, and be sure to leave it.